How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5. Why 5? Well, how many seats are on the Supreme Court? 9. The Supreme Court has 9 justices.
No. Yes.
To decide a case,
No. Yes.
a majority of the justices must agree.
No. Yes.
When there are 9 justices deciding a case,
No. Yes.
5 or more justices must agree to decide a case.
No. The Supreme Court says no.
How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5.
More than half of the Supreme Court justices must agree for them to make an opinion. And usually there are 9 Supreme Court justices. This question uses the word usually and not always because what the court needs is the majority. Most of the justices must be on one side of the issue. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5. When you answer this question for the citizenship test, say 5. This is the recommended answer. But I do want you to understand when the Supreme Court is deciding a case, a majority is needed to decide. So when there are 9 Supreme Court justices on a case, 5 or more are needed for the majority. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5. In honor of Martin Luther King Jr. Day, let's look at some civil rights cases in the Supreme Court. And let's see how many justices decided these famous cases. In 1857, the Scott family asked the Supreme Court to free slaves who had lived in free states. The Supreme Court ruled 7-2 against the Scotts. 7 justices decided the case. The majority said, Black Americans are not protected by the Constitution. The Supreme Court protected slavery in 1857. And slavery did not officially end in the United States until 1865 with the 13th Amendment. When slavery ended, white people in power found new ways to deny civil rights to black people, including segregation laws that would last about 100 years. In 1896, Homer Plessy went to the Supreme Court. He believed that segregated train cars went against the Constitution. The Supreme Court ruled 7-1 against Plessy. 7 justices decided the case. The majority said segregation does not go against the Constitution. After this case, segregation continued for another 60 years. This photo is from 1948. This map shows state laws on segregation in public schools before 1954. Only the green states had laws against segregation in schools. In 1954, the Brown family went to the Supreme Court. The Brown family said that segregation in public schools went against the Constitution. The Supreme Court ruled 9-0 with the Brown family. 9 justices decided the case. The majority said, separate schools are unequal. Segregation laws go against the Constitution. In 2015, many same-sex couples went to the Supreme Court. They said that discrimination against people in same-sex marriages went against the Constitution. The Supreme Court ruled 5-4 with the same-sex couples. 5 justices decided the case. The majority said, same-sex couples have the right to marry in all 50 states. Discrimination against same-sex couples goes against the Constitution. People continue to look to the Supreme Court to protect civil rights. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5.